We begin with a rash of vandalism and drug use in public washrooms at LRT stations. And we now have confirmation that the latest incident involving the discovery of needles is what has caused OC TRANSPO to shut down all of the washrooms along Line 1 until further notice. CTV's Caitlin Wilson joins us live now with more. Caitlin.
Yes, Stefan, OC TRANSPO says needles were found in a washroom at Bayview Station in February. Since then, all of the washrooms along Line 1 have been closed as the transit agency looks for solutions to keep them safe.
Tariana Wabami takes the LRT every day, but when it comes to using the washroom, when she has to go, she'd rather go somewhere else.
They're always disgusting, whether it be here or even inside the malls. It's nasty. They are very rarely cleaned, so when I do go in there, it's like quick in and out.
The washrooms along Line 1 at Tunney's Pasture, Bayview, Herdman, and Blair stations have been closed for weeks because of vandalism and drug use.
I got a few questions from residents about why the washrooms at Tunney's Pasture had been closed, so I forwarded the inquiry to OC TRANSPO, and they had shared that needles were found at various washrooms in a manner that seemed intentional to cause harm to people.
OC TRANSPO says the needles were found in February at Bayview Station, but it won't provide details about the number or placement. In a statement, Chief Safety Officer Sabrina Pazian says, in response to this and a broader increase in vandalism and needle use, washrooms across Line 1 are currently closed. And for some riders, it doesn't come as a surprise.
You could tell that something's going on, but I just kind of turn a blind eye and ignore it,
Advocates who pushed for public bathrooms at LRT stations say closing them isn't the solution. Instead, they say what's needed is more staff and better technology.
The governments and the private sector need to commit some money to this, and you can't do it on the cheap. Other cities do this, and there's no reason we can't do it.
A risk assessment is now underway to determine the best ways to keep the washrooms safe. But right now, there's no timeline for when they'll reopen.
The washrooms aren't important until you need them, so it is an important piece of the station that I think needs to eventually reopen.
Police say this is not something they're investigating. OC TRANSPO says it's assessing both short and long-term measures, including enhanced monitoring, public messaging, and the installation of secure needle disposal boxes as part of a harm reduction approach. It's also encouraging riders to report any concerns. Stefan?
CTV's Caitlin Wilson reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Caitlin.